Welcome to HumbleFx. Today we are going to be talking about a different strategy that we can use to trade not only boom and crash, but even Vix indices like Vix75, stepping days, and many other indices that you can think of. Okay, if you are new to the channel, please don't forget to just hit on the subscribe button, and also leave a comment on the comment section so that we grow together. All right, this is just a simple strategy that you can use to make the market without having so much losses in the market. All right, just a simple, very simple indicator. But let me first of all remove it so that you don't. Okay, this is it. We want to look at how we can trade volatility indices with ease without fear of much losses. All right, this is based on price action, and we are going to be using only one indicator that we all know, one popular thing that we all know already. But now you understand how to use them perfectly to maximize more profits. Okay, if you can understand this principle that we are going to learn today, then you are going to experience a different dimension of success in trading. Okay, let's get started. Like I said, if you are new in this channel, you can just like this video so that it will be shown to other people, so that they also can get the value you are getting. All right, you can also give a comment on the comment section and give us a subscribe on the subscribe button, share to your friends and family, and we move. All right, let's get to the business of today. I've got my window indicator. I'm going to be adding just one indicator on the main chart, and that is our popularly known indicators called the moving average. I'm using period 21 shift 0 exponential close, and I'll using 4 pieces of red, and I'll click on done. You see, I'll just have only one thing on my indicator on my main chart. So that's what we need. Now, how does this work? How do we use this stuff to trade in this place? You know that this thing works not only for boom and crash, but even for volatility indices. So now, for those that I was saying I should do a video on how to trade on Vix and all that, this is the right video you are looking for, and you don't want to miss out. So be very attentive so you get the points on how to use this. Let me change the color to something very good so that I can see it very clearly, and you too. Now here is it. For this indicator, I would like you to use the 1 hour time frame or 30 minutes time frame if you are going to stay for longer. But if you are scalping the market, you can use the M15 and the M5. Don't go down to M1 on this indicator on volatility indices, except you are going for boom and crash. All right, now let us check out. Here is 30 minutes time frame. The first thing first, you need to understand what is called price action. But the beauty is that this indicator is actually working based on price action. It's only if you don't use it well. I know that you all know what this indicator means, but because you don't use it well, you are losing money in the market. But if you understand it, how this indicator work, then you know that you don't just enter market because you see this or that. You need to understand the basics of this indicator. Okay, now we have two different of this stuff here. If you come here, we have exponential. See that we have simple, we have exponential, we have smoothed, we have linear weight, but we are going to be talking about only exponential. All of these things, they have different usage, but if you understand the one we are using right now is a exponential. That's what shows us the trend of the market and the right time that we're going to be entering in the market. Okay, so this is just used as, I call it, dynamic support and resistance levels, because all what you are seeing here right now, from this point there's a breakout of this point. It came down to the moving average and shoot up, come down to it and shoot up. So it's been going through all of these things up and down all the day. Every day it happens, so you just need to understand, practice it, and observe the movement of these indicators, and you will be fine. Now let us now see what we're going to be doing. This is the Vix75 indices. Let us go to the 4-hour time frame and see what is happening there. Okay, this is the 4-hour time frame. So let me zoom in so I can see the chart well, because this is on my portrait view. I cannot actually make it so wide so I can see well. Well, I just want you to understand how these things work. Okay, let me zoom out a bit. All right, if I take my line, you know that this point is a support level. From your knowledge of that, you see that here is a support level here. Okay, you know that already from your previous knowledge of price action and market structure. You know that you see all these things here. These are support levels. Here is the support, but sorry about that, please. But here is now turns to be a different thing. At this point, it's not longer a support, but a resistance level. Okay, so you see how the support level turns to be a resistance level. Okay, now we are in this point. We want to know the trend of the market. First of all, when the market is above this your line, then you know that we are on an uptrend direction. Okay, we are in uptrend direction, and we had a move that goes up like this. So if you see it now, that is up above this line, don't just enter the market. Don't just enter the market like that. You got to wait for a drop down into the line. See that this is a drop down to the line. Then here should be your prime entry. That should be your prime entry to the market, and you shoot up again, which gives you some massive profits. See that this is just pure price action, but we use this thing to confirm our entries to know when the retracement is about to end and all that. Now at this point, you will say that you should sell now. You should sell at this point, but I will say the selling at this point is actually not bad, but it's also not confirmed. You know why? This is a selling point. This my line I just placed now. This one is my selling point because I saw something here. Look at this point here. This is a support level, and here on it came to that support, tested it, and it is turning to be a resistance level right here. If I go to the left, I will see that at that same point there are things happening here. Here is also a level that has been tested as a support level, or sorry, as a resistance level at that point. If I go down again to my left, I'll come back and see that there is also something here happening at this point here. If I still go to my left, I will see so many other things that line is having. That's why when I see it come to this point, I know that something will happen. Is either it goes to my line and come down, or it respects this line. That is why I call this price action strategy, and you could see how effective it has just shown us right now. So there's 4 hour. If we now go down to 1 hour time frame, we'll see it more beautiful here. We saw that there is a breakout here, and here also we had a breakout downside. So we saw this, there is a breakout downside showing that it will be selling, but we can't just enter like that, because we know that this pair is very volatile, and it can blow account like water. So if you now come down at this point, you have to wait for it to come down, to come up to that your line, for you to verify your entry position. And you see that you can wait for it to come up to this line here. Look at this, come up to this line, and you take your sell at this line also. You now put your stop loss above your entry point, at least above here for the sell. And look at what happened. There's a drop down, massive drop down. Okay, alongside that side we have something happening here also. It's so down here, and we had there is a level here called the resistance level at this point. Also, there is a here called a support level. So since it broke out of that point, we don't want to risk our money. We have to wait, or we take our TP of the first sell order and wait for it to retrace back to the line or to the support. You see how it here is a coincidence, what is it called, a confluence. The line and the blue line and the horizontal green line, they all showing us that here is a point of interest, that here is going to have a lot of impact in the market. So here's the entry point. We should enter here. And what happened? There's a move downside. We had a massive drop down. So if you saw if you saw the trade around this point going down, it's not wise to join the down. It's not wise to join it at the same time and keep going, because a little pullback can actually get you to a very big loss. You're going to wait for a retrace back to the line, which happened here. Look at that, it retraced back to the line, and you joined at this point, and see what happened here. Is going down. At this point, we're expecting it to go down again. Yes, we are expecting to go more down from here. We're expecting a short down like this from this particular point. It is because it's just from the H1. It just tested the line, so I should expect a very massive drop down on the H1. Okay, so if you see this video right now and you saw this happening right now, you should just go in for your entry point position and you are good to go. You don't want to miss such things. Now let us check other pairs and see what's happening around there. Let me go ahead and check on Vix75, and maybe this is 25. We see that it's already buying. It's already having a buying pressure on this particular point. We are seeing a buying position. Here is a buy. Actually, it's not you can't sell this, but you can't sell this trade right now. If you sell it, you are going to lose money. If you sell this market, you are going to lose money. Why? We are seeing something here which we call the double bottom. See this? There is so much things happening in this region which we call rejection, and this is because the sellers want to sell the market. They want to sell down, but the buyer is saying no, you can't sell. So this point here has not been broken. This here is just a point whereby the seller will push down price here to break out, but they can't break it out. So you should actually not sell this thing. You should look for a buy. Because of this level here, we are taking this thing as a bottom. So the next move we are expecting in this place is a shoot up like this. That's what we're expecting in this market. We expect a shoot up right from this point to here. Is your first TP. Let me give you your first TP so that you don't miss out. Here is your safe first TP. So you don't want to sell, you want to buy, and here's your first TP if you are taking the entry point. So until there is a breakout of this point, you don't want to buy more. Just buy from here and to this point and take your profits, and that is it. That is based only on price action. Now try to use our lines to analyze here. We see that there is a market, you just come down to it. Okay, market was going up, it go up against it and it come down to it, showing us a different so much rejections around this point. So we are going to be going in for buys here. Yes, we are going in for buy, going on a higher time frame. Okay, so you don't want to sell it at the moment based on 4 hour time frame, remember. Okay, let's check for other pairs and see what we are going to be seeing at that region. I check on volatility 25 1s. I'll be seeing something else different there. You see that at this point we can't sell now because we are already late in this one, so you can't enter this one right now. We will wait for a retracement back to the line. If there's a breakout here, there's a back test of the line, and I shoot down. So the next entry point should not be now. The next entry point should be a retracement from here to that line, wherever it comes from, and then we shoot down like this. So this is what we are expecting from this market, for it to come up again and then to the line, then we shoot down. You see what's happening here? It come down, come to the line, shoot up. That is market structure for you. All right, guys, I would like you to try it on your demo account first. Practice, learn it on demo, and let us see how it works for you. And don't forget to leave a comment on the comment section if you like the video, and share to your friends and family. And next video, you're going to be learning how to use it to trade boom and crash indices. Okay, until next time, I remember HumbleFx. Enjoy.